Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we welcome you to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is truly an instant classic. And tonight we're here to be doing our WWE Survivor Series 2015 results slash review for you guys. But before we get started with this review, let's
I
go
wasn't
ahead
ready. I wasn't
and
ready.
too bad you're ready now. Let's go ahead and get our thoughts about the pay-per-view. Let's go ahead and start with DJ.
So, ISIS did not make their debut in WWE tonight. Um, I don't know. I saw that, and I was confused from the very beginning when I don't know who told me. I think it might have been Justin. Um, I was like, wait, what? Why? Um, and then I talked to Casey about it, and I think he got mad at me because he thought I was making a joke about it, but I wasn't. I was being legit. Um, but I don't know. It was weird. It did kind of bring some intrigue to the pay per view though. Like, what if they did show up? It would be weird. Be like, wait, what's going on? Um, but overall, I thought the pay per view was pretty good. The Charlotte Paige match, um, I don't know why it was surprisingly good, but for some reason it was surprisingly good. It was different. It had a different feel to it. The ending wasn't shocking because Roman Reigns never gonna win the title because I don't know why they would do that. It wouldn't make any sense.
he
Um,
he won the title.
For
never
like
gonna go
20
on.
seconds.
Never gonna. I don't know why they even had him win the title. They should have just made a triple threat match. He got screwed the same way as he did before. And anyway, what other matches am I thinking of right now? The Kevin Owens Dean Ambrose match was really good. Tyler Breeze and Dolph Ziggler was really good. Love Tyler Breeze. Flyback made his WWE return as Ryback decided to jump off the top turnbuckle to the outside, going into his inner Jeff Hardy.
He
it's
didn't
fun.
jump. He fell.
He tripped.
Well,
He got up there and just tripped.
uh,
But yeah, I thought overall the pay per view was pretty good.
Casey.
I'm gonna be the completely opposite. I did
Shame.
not think that this pay-per-view was that good. And
Shame.
I and I, I've said this
Uh,
multiple times
What'd
about
you, what'd you do? Watch Ring of Honor before the show or something?
no, actually. Uh, wait, actually, I did today, but that had nothing to do with it. No. Uh, see, I've said this about, especially about WWE's big pay-per-views. You know, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, like the big main four. I feel like they need to make it feel like a big pay-per-view. And when you don't even build like a custom entrance or, anything like that, it just feels like a glorified Raw or SmackDown. That's honestly what this most of this show felt like to me. Um, Even the traditional elimination match didn't seem. It just seemed like a 10-man tag team on Raw. It didn't seem really big to me, so I was kind of um, let down at that. But there was a couple of good matches. The Taker match was good. The Paige Charlotte match was surprisingly good. I feel like I think it was just the storyline that they pushed that made it seem like it was going to be bad. Um, and Obviously the Dean Ambrose it was Dean Ambrose Bray Wyatt match was really good. I felt like Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns was really
Never,
good
never
too.
faced Bray Wyatt tonight.
What?
He never
Dean
faced
Ambrose
Bray Wyatt tonight.
never faced Bray Wyatt.
You
That,
know
that
what I
was a year
meant.
ago, but
You know
Because
what I
Bray
meant.
Wyatt's never going to get a title run. Because WWE is screwing him, I tell you. They're screwing him.
I, you know what? You know what I meant.
No,
But
you brought up bad memories. Bad future predictions for myself.
I,
uh,
I'm done. I'm done. I was gonna say stuff. I was gonna say more stuff, and
Then
you
he
ruined
forgot it
it.
because I said something.
Then you forgot it.
You
Well, I
ruined
guess
it.
I'll go.
You
Well, I
ruined
guess
it.
I'll go. I guess I'll go ahead and tell. Well, I thought this show was kind of predictable. I mean, there wasn't like this, like Casey said, this kind of felt like a glorified Raw. I mean, like there wasn't like a whole lot big like that. Um, that traditional Survivor Series match was this pretty much like a fight, like a glorified like 10-man tag team match like you would see on Monday Night Raw. I mean, it wasn't really anything special because it pretty much got thrown on to Survivor Series at the last minute. Because I remember them announcing this on WWE.com or somewhere. Like I remember on the app it said, "Oh, there's gonna be a traditional Survivor Series tag team match," and they didn't announce anybody who's gonna be part of it. I'm like, well, guess we're gonna have to find out on Survivor Series. But the good matches were I'm surprised that the Roman Reigns versus Alberto the rematch. That match was pretty good. Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose was really good. The Undertaker and Kane versus the Wyatt family, that was a all right match there. Pretty much, since it was 25 years of Undertaker, we had to get that win. And the ending kind of shocked me a little bit. But yeah, DJ, you had to say something.
Yeah, wouldn't a glorified Raw be a pay-per-view though? Right?
Yeah.
Isn't
No,
that technically the definition of a pay-per-view? Just a
no.
glorified Raw? Because if you think about it, normal Raw, 3 hours, blah blah blah. Glorified, big time Raw, I just feel like personally, glorified Raw just equals pay-per-view, and
No.
you guys are wrong for judging Raw
For judging
glorified
Raw.
as not a pay. Anyway,
So wait, one thing I'm confused about. Can you guys clear this up for me? So we were celebrating 25 years of the Undertaker. It wasn't 25 years of the Gobbledygooker, because I didn't see the Gobbledygooker anywhere. I mean,
actually, we were celebrating 25 years of Thanksgiving being a holiday, right?
25.
oh, that's what it was. Okay, I thought
That's
it was
what it. That
the whole
okay.
the whole night. I thought it was the Gobbledygooker, and
Yeah,
I
didn't you
didn't
see
see
all
him.
those Thanksgiving references they put in?
Yeah, they put a whole bunch of Thanksgiving references on this pay-per-view. Um, but let's go ahead and get started with this review. So we had the kickoff here. We had The Miz, Bo Dallas, I believe, man. Oh man, I was so happy when Bo Dallas came out. Stardust and the Ascension. I think it was the Ascension versus Neville, the Dudley Boys, and Titus O'Neil, and the returning Goldust. Which the winners of the match were Neville, the Dudley Boys, and Titus O'Neil and Goldust. And DJ, what are your thoughts on this match here?
Until you said the Miz was in this match, I forgot the Miz was in this match. I really did. Um, it was weird. I was like, wait, Miz was in this match? Oh yeah, he was. He came out first. Um, it was cool to see Goldust back again. I don't know what they're gonna do with Goldust now. They're just gonna bring him back for this one night, and he's never gonna show up again. I guess. I don't know. But this match it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. It was a pre-show match. It got me excited for the pay-per-view somewhat. I guess. It wasn't. I kind of like the pre-show matches that aren't announced because then I'm like, oh, surprise! The Ascension and Stardust and oh wait, Darren Young's hurt. And, you know, I'm I'm kind of surprised when I look at these matches. I guess. Um, Shout out to Bo Dallas for taking over the squad. I tell you, he took over that squad. I tell you, he was the sole close to surviving survivor. Or, okay, he wasn't, but he was close. Cause he believed. I tell you, he believed, and the team came close to winning. But I tell you that 3D got him, and it was a shame. I tell you, it was a shame. They shouldn't have done Stardust like that. He is still a viable option for the television title in TNA or something. I don't know. This match was not. I mean, it wasn't anything amazing. But we got to see Neville, and they buried him again. Like it was funny. I watched him and Barrett get eliminated in their respective matches first, and I was like, so wait, I thought you liked Neville, but wait, I thought you liked Barrett, but wait, I'm so confused. I don't know what WWE's doing with Neville and Barrett, but they don't either.
Casey.
I mean, yeah, this was kind of the typical pre-show match. I felt like since it was a traditional Survivor Series elimination, it should have just been on the regular show. Survivor Series, maybe, possibly.
This was a traditional pre-show Survivor Series tag team match. I
Yeah.
heard.
But I do have to give this match credit. It did give me my new ringtone. It goes a little something like this. Bo Dallas has been eliminated. It's my new ringtone.
Bo Dallas has been eliminated.
Actually, it says, I believe Bo Dallas has been eliminated.
Ooh, I like
Every
what you
time I
did
get the call, I hear that. It's gonna be great. But yeah, I don't know. It could have been a better match, but I think just the fact it was on the pre-show kind of upset me, and I was like,
yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I didn't really catch the match, which I'm kind of happy I didn't catch it because I didn't hear really good things about this match. But I of course I knew who won the match, but yeah. But let's actually get started on to the actual show. So to kick off the actual show, we had the tournament semifinals match for the vacant WWE World Heavyweight Championship. We had Roman Reigns versus United States Champion Alberto Del Rio. And the winner of the match was Roman Reigns, so he advances to the finals of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship tournament. And DJ, what are your thoughts on this?
All right. Real quick, so I can get ready to talk about Roman Reigns. This match was really good. I liked it. Roman Reigns versus Alberto Del Rio. I knew it was gonna be good going in, and they didn't disappoint. I tell you, they didn't disappoint. The transitions in this match looked really good. Del Rio going up top and Reigns rolling away to hit the spear to win. Loved it. I'm glad they didn't go for the catching spear because I felt like that would have been too predictable. But Roman Reigns advances, with his Superman punch and the spear, ooh ah, and all that. He did it all in this match. I tell you, he did it all, and that man deserves to be WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And I hope he did it. Maybe hope.
Casey?
I feel like the MVP of this match was Alberto Del Rio. He's good at carrying matches.
I thought you were about to say MVP was the MVP of that match.
No, he gone. He gone. He's somewhere else. He gone. No, but he carried this match. Brilliant booking by WWE to put Del Rio in this match against Reigns because nobody cares about Reigns. I mean, he couldn't even win the title. I mean, he won. Whatever. I mean, they just feel bad for him. That's really what it is. They're like, oh, you're related to The Rock. Let's make you almost get the title, and then, we're gonna not give you the title a bunch of times, and oh, you do the Superman punch. Oh, that's so impressive. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, Alberto Del Rio, MVP of this match.
MVP of this match. I didn't really think this match was too bad. I mean, it wasn't going to be anything spectacular during this match, but Alberto Del Rio during the match, he really worked on Roman Reigns' arm during the match. He kept working on his shoulder. I like that. The transitions during the match was really smooth between both of them. I like that drive-by that Roman Reigns did on the outside of the ring. That was pretty cool. I also like the Enziguri on the apron that Del Rio did. That was pretty cool. But this match wasn't that half bad, and I think Reigns he won by the spear if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he did win by the spear. But yeah, I thought this match was, like I said, it wasn't that bad, but could have been a little better. But yeah, so he advances on to the Roman Reigns advances to the finals. And then the next match we're going to be talking about is um, Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose, which Kevin Owens is the Intercontinental Champion in the tournament for the semifinals for the vacant WWE World Heavyweight Championship. DJ, what are your thoughts about this?
Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose was really good. I knew going in it was going to be really good. I mean, there was really no reason to not think this match was going to be good. And I definitely liked it. I knew it because I lost him. Shout out to Kevin Owens for taking that moonsault like a champ. He didn't try to land on his feet or nothing. He just took it right on the belly. I tell you, right on it. Shout out to Kevin Owens for taking that thing like a champ. Cause ow, I know, coming down that mat like that had to be a little painful. Love the different reversals at the end where Kevin Owens tries to go for the power bomb. That gets reversed, and he ends up hitting some super kicks. Then his power gets reversed again into a Hurricane Rana that gets reversed into a Hurricane Rana that ends up leading to the Dirty Deeds for Dean Ambrose to end up winning. I liked this match. It was really back and forth. It was really it was aggressive by these two. I like to see more from these two together. Good match.
Tasty.
Yeah. Definitely the highlight of the semifinals. And I feel like we knew that going into it. Putting two guys like Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose together, you're bound to get a good match. Whether you saw them compete in NXT or if you had seen them previously, in the Indies, you just knew these guys always. They're the kind of guys who always put on good matches. So putting them together was a great idea by WWE. I was kind of surprised that Ambrose won. For some reason, I was thinking they were gonna have Owens win because I didn't think they would do Ambrose versus Reigns. For some reason, I didn't think they were gonna do that. But when Ambrose did win, I was pretty sure there was gonna be some sort of heel turn and not a dance move either in the finals. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for that heel turn, I didn't know which one it was going to be, but I was pretty sure there was going to be a heel turn, or a cash in, or a spear. There was two of those four things actually in the finals, but we'll get to that when we get to that. And yeah.
Well, I thought this was probably the best match of the night, in my opinion. Like these two guys, like they mesh really good in the ring together. But going back to what I was saying earlier, this kind of goes back to the predictability that's like of WWE, because like this was like very predictable during the whole night, because you pretty much already knew who was going to like win these matches here, and um, don't you think it was weird, like how they had the Intercontinental Champion in the match tonight, in the tournament, and they had the United States Champion in the match tonight, like in the tournament? You guys think that was weird?
It's the Mex American champion. Get it right.
The Mexican American Champion. But do you guys think that was weird though?
It made it more predictable because
Yeah.
they're not gonna let anybody hold two titles unless you're Seth freaking Rollins. We can't all be Seth freaking Rollins.
Or John frickin' Cena.
Well, this means that pretty much that Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose are pretty much bigger than the mid card. That's pretty much what they're saying right here. That they're bigger than the mid card.
See, I just realized something. I don't know why I didn't realize it watching the show. We just saw a pay-per-view, an entire pay-per-view, without one tiny itty-bitty sighting of John Cena. This was pay-per-view of the year. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, pay-per-view of the year.
Glorified Raw of the year. Is that what you just said?
Probably. But I thought this match, like I said, I thought this match was really good. I like when Ambrose, he did like a plancha over the top rope, like he did a clothesline to Owens, the outside, and then plancha over top rope. I thought that was really good. I like when Owens does his cannonball in the corner during this match. That was pretty cool. These guys really beat the hell out of each other during this match, really good. And I like when when Owens does his senton during the match. I really like his senton. And yeah, but the winner of the match was Dean Ambrose. He wins by the dirty deeds, so he advances into the finals of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship tournament. So yeah, and the next match we're going to be talking about is Ryback, the Lucha Dragons and the Usos versus the New Day, Sheamus and King Bear or Wade Barrett, whatever you want to call him. What the heck are you doing over there, DJ? Oh, New Day rocks. New Day rocks. I didn't know what you were doing there at first, but yeah, this was the second traditional Survivor Series tag team match, and the winners of the match were Ryback, the Lucha Dragons, and the Usos. But DJ, what's your thoughts on this match right here?
Well, first off, New Day rocks. That's an obvious one. That was an obvious one, but I had to let you guys know. New Day rocks. This match, everybody was flying in this match. I tell you, we saw Flyback come out. We saw the Lucha Dragons do their thing and the Usos do their dive that Casey hates. Even I had to get up and do a suicide dive on Ryan. During this match. That's how much diving was going on. But yeah, this match was good. Xavier Woods' hair, out of control. Wow. I turned into a hair fanatic. I was like, how can I do my hair that way? Well, I'd have to grow it a little bit more. But I was like, I like it. I like it. You can't touch that hair. You can't. You just can't. The DDT that got reversed into the Northern Lights by Sin Cara, really good, like that. Thought it was really cool. The only person to get eliminated. No, I was thinking about the other one. Sheamus ended up trying to fight off the being alone portion of this match that he had. He was the sole survivor for a little bit there. He was the only one, because the New Day, after Big E was gone, Big E's the MVP. You can't get rid of that man. So they had to go, comfort Big E, and Sheamus tried to show some aggression, and he tried to, come back in this match. He tried to lead his team, I tell you, but he got hit with a meat hook. He got hit with the shell shock, and it was over. It was over for Sheamus, but one loss for Sheamus could be a win in the long run. I tell you, all you have to do, Sheamus, is believe, and that's what Sheamus did. He believed, and he believed.
He did believe. Casey.
All right. Well, I feel I was a little bit confused that the Lucha Dragons were in this match and not the Dudleys in this match. I think they should have switched that, having them on the pre-show and have the Dudleys in this, because it would have made a little bit more sense, I feel like, seeing as the Dudleys are still sort of have a kind of feud with the New Day. But I don't know. I felt like this was an okay match. I don't know that we can call what the Usos do dives.
They barely get their legs over the top rope. It looks like they're gonna break them.
Exactly. My point. Exactly. I mean, like maybe what WWE needs to do is like put like those little trampolines that they use in gymnastics for the vault, put them in the ring so that the Usos can put them right there and they can jump over, help them a little bit, because they have trouble with that. And I feel like DJ is trying so hard to ignore the fact that I am making fun of the Usos' pathetic attempts at dives. I feel like he's just like, nope, nope, they're amazing. Uh, but Ryback went up
So,
to the top rope, and I was like, the hell are you doing up there?
Formerly known as Flyback.
fly
No,
back,
I'm
fly.
telling you, he didn't fall. He didn't fly. He kind of fell forward. That's what he did.
Fallback?
There was no flying at all.
Fall back.
Flyback rules.
uh,
I'm done.
I'm just um, you know, I thought this match was alright. I didn't really expect too much out of this match because it got added on pretty much at the last minute here. I like the New Day and Wade Barrett's dancing when they had the trombone. Like this. The New Day did this crack me up so much. The dives that the Usos do, they, like Casey said, they just need to put a trampoline in there for them because it looks like they're gonna break their legs or hurt themselves when they go over the top rope. And also, did you guys notice that the Lucha Dragons and the Usos, they had the same color on? Did you notice that?
Yeah, except for Ryback, because he can't color coordinate.
Yeah, you can't color coordinate. And man, we just had a whole bunch. We had the Usos flying. We had the Lucha Dragons flying during this match. I mean, we had Flyback, I guess that's what his name is now. I don't know, or Fallback or something like that. I don't know. But he just it was crazy when Ryback jumped onto him. Like it looks like it looks like that kind of hurt a little bit. Like ouch! I don't want to get hit by Ryback.
Did you guys hear what JBL said? He had the flight pattern of a falling sofa. That's basically it explains it. He had
That
the
pretty
flight.
much explains it.
Did y'all hear Sheamus saying that the New Day were gonna get jiggy?
The New Days, yeah, I did hear about, yeah. I also like Xavier Woods' hair during this match. I mean, he goes like, "Do not touch my hair. Don't touch the hair." And I don't know which Uso it was, but Jay or Jimmy, it was one of them. Like he just kept grabbing onto his hair and stuff. But during the match, the New Day, they pretty much left Sheamus high and dry. And then Sheamus, he was left in there all alone, and pretty much the right back he hit the meat hook on him, and then we had the Usos, they hit the frog splash, and we had right back hit the shell shock and for the win. So the winners of the match were, like I said, right back the Lucha Dragons and the Usos. Like I said, all right match, nothing really too spectacular happened in this match, but yeah. But the next match we're going to be talking about is
Hold on a second. See, my issue with this is Survivor Series is based around these elimination matches. That's what Survivor Series originally was. They were these Survivor Series traditional elimination matches. So why is it that the only elimination matches on this entire show were thrown on at the last minute? It was like it was an afterthought. That's kind
because
of like
WWE's lazy. They're
that's
lazy.
like that's like the Royal Rumble being thrown together, right before the show.
Well, technically, the Royal Rumble was always just random people.
Yeah, just random people. Yeah.
Technically, Casey.
No, it's all you always know. You always know that John Cena is gonna come back,
At number 30, he's gonna be number 30.
and you always know that Kane is gonna eliminate like 74 people, including.
Roman Reigns is gonna eliminate like 100 people this year.
And you always
Just
know
saying.
that Kofi Kingston is gonna do everything he possibly can It's not just thrown together. You know things are gonna happen. Okay.
Well, like I said, WB, it's pretty much their laziness. That's why pretty much they're lazy. And also, with Seth Rollins being injured, that didn't really help out Survivor Series too much because I bet they, already had some ideas what they were going to be doing for some traditional Survivor Series matches. But since they had to do this tournament, they couldn't have these guys like in separate rivalries. Like, what I mean? They didn't have like a really big rivalry like last year. We had like Team Authority versus Team Cena like that.
Is that? But can that be an excuse though? Because Seth Rollins got hurt about 2 weeks before the pay-per-view.
Exactly.
So and they still hadn't set anything up or thought about it.
Yeah, I see what you mean there. But moving on, we got the Divas Championship match. We got Charlotte defending the Divas Championship against Paige, and the winner of the match was Charlotte. She wins by the figure 8 or the figure 4, whatever you want to call it. DJ, what are your thoughts on this match here?
This match was really good, actually. To be honest, I thought this match was really good. I like it. It felt different for some reason. It had a different feel to it than the Nikki Bella Fest, or the Bella Fest, I guess you could call it, that we've had over the past 301 days or something. It was just different. There was something about it. I liked the aggression in this match. You could tell how both of them were being really aggressive. Like the fighting styles were really different compared. It wasn't like girly, which was nice to see.
Because they can actually wrestle. That's what you were noticing. That's the new thing.
Wait, I don't think I've ever seen this before. Women. WWE doesn't present this to me. But yeah. Some of the stuff that Charlotte did in this match, like using the apron to keep the pressure on her, was really cool. The little electric chair face buster, ow. I feel sorry for Paige's face on that one.
She's going to have a mask now, like Cody Rhodes had to have a mask.
she got to put that Rip Hamilton mask back on, and then she's gonna wear it forever.
Because she's dashing.
The corner knees by Paige looked really cool, or really aggressive. Not necessarily cool. They were corner knees. They looked really aggressive. Charlotte hit the natural selection, and I think it's the first time it's ever happened in history. Michael Cole had no idea what to say. No idea. This was almost as bad as him saying terminate multiple times. He had no idea what the move was called. You could tell he had no idea what the move was called. She hit that move and he was like, it was kind of like one of the old WWE games. Oh my gosh, what a maneuver. Like it wasn't even that. Like he said nothing. He was like, I was like, you can't really be silent in commentary over there, Michael. Come on, Michael. But he tried to use
He's supposed to be the voice of the WWE.
Well, he lost it for a second there. Went a little hoarse. Charlotte ends up winning by the figure 8, though. Yeah, she did. This was a good match. I liked it. I hope they keep this going. I hope they, quit trying to build Paige as a feud like they're doing. Build Paige as a heel like they're doing. I don't know why I said the words I said. Build Paige as a heel like they're doing, but because I honestly, they didn't say anything about the Reed Flair thing, or yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, they didn't say anything about it like in the video package, but just from what I heard, I was like, that was pretty good by itself. So I don't think they needed to go as far as they did, but I still haven't watched Raw, except for tonight. Technically, I guess I watched Raw tonight. Glorified.
Technically, this was Raw because it was glorified.
But yeah, I definitely, this match was really good.
Wow. I miss the days when Michael Cole just didn't talk, except for when he was asking questions to The Rock, and then The Rock would shut him up. It's a little Little inside joke there. I sent a video to DJ earlier. It was amazing. Michael Cole used to actually not talk and just look like an idiot. Now he talks and looks like an idiot, and it's too much. It's too much. But anyway, um, I'm not gonna say this was surprisingly a good match because I knew that Paige and Charlotte could put on awesome matches. It was just the fact that WWE tried to force this storyline way too much. What they needed to do is just like we've said in the prediction video, what we've been saying. Um, they just need to focus it around, the Divas title and let them have a naturally organic match. You don't need to force these stupid bullshit storylines and be like, oh, they were best friends for 32 years and then Charlotte stabbed her in the back and then stole her car and then beat up her infant child and just come on WWE, like just what we want is organic matches. Just show them what they can do because they can put on these awesome matches. They did tonight. They've done many times in the past, so it's not like they were unproven and you didn't know what they could do. I mean, it's almost like WWE ignores their own product in NXT. Like they show what they can do in NXT, and then you don't let them do it on the main roster. You make them go with these stupid storylines. And that was the problem going into this with this match. But they had an awesome match. I think we all kind of figured that Charlotte was going to retain. I don't think it would have made sense for her to lose the title because Paige doesn't really need it. Paige has already had it. She already has that. She's had a couple reigns now. I mean, she came in her first night and won against AJ Lee, so she has that under her belt. She doesn't really need the title, at least right now. Obviously, down the road, she's probably going to have another title run, but she didn't really need it now. But yeah,
Yeah, I thought this
Justin.
match was actually. Yeah, I thought this match was actually pretty good in my opinion. Because like I said, they don't really give the Divas much time, but they gave them pretty good time amount of work here tonight. And I'm not really caring about I didn't really care about this rivalry until like tonight, pretty much. But I like that sick freaking electric chair facebuster type move on the apron. That was crazy. I also like that barricade spot they did, like on when they were both on the barricade, and like I think it was Charlotte who speared her like off the barricade. That was pretty cool. I like when they were in the Figure Four and they were like kept rolling around and like they went like outside of the ring. Like she used that leverage onto with the ropes. I thought that was pretty cool. But like I said, Charlotte wins by the figure eight or the figure four, whatever you want to call it. And these girls they work really good together. And I'm just hoping that Sasha Banks could be number one contender soon. Like, she needs to get that Divas Championship because that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Sasha Banks to become the Divas champion because that is my girl right there, Sasha freaking Banks. Yeah, that's what I said. Sasha freaking Banks. And
You mean
I
Bailey?
also like Bailey. She's still in NXT. She, what she
So,
can do.
Dana Brooke.
No, forget Dana Brooke.
Never.
I don't like her. I don't like her at all. I like Emma better. Like Emma needs
Breaking
to.
Ground is almost making me like her, but which is why I don't know if I can watch Breaking Ground anymore.
I also like the knees that Paige was doing during this match. I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, like I said, this wasn't a bad. This was pretty decent match here. They kind of went above my expectations, but I thought this match was going to be. So yeah. And then the next match we're going to be talking about is Dolph Ziggler versus Tyler Breeze, which the winner of the match was Tyler Breeze. He wins by the super model kick.
Hold on, we got to give DJ a couple minutes. He needs to compose himself.
Okay, let's let Casey talk about this match.
All right. Since DJ is laughing hysterically, Uh,
He can't quit laughing.
at the
That
fact
must
that
that
Nick switched around is almost making me like Dana Brooke. I can't even say that without having a bad taste in my mouth. Um, Anyway, this was an awesome match. I actually forgot that this match. I don't know if I forgot or if I didn't even know that this match was going to be on the card. But it was a surprise to me. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. But really good match. Definitely Dolph Ziggler kind of, helped, has kind of been helping put over Tyler Breeze, which I don't think Tyler Breeze really needs help being put over. I think he's already over, except for the couple fans that don't watch NXT. And if you don't watch NXT, what is wrong with you? Watch NXT. I will come to your house and I will backslap you, and then I will talk to your mama and I'll be like, hey, you need to tell your son or daughter to watch NXT because it's the thing to do, and then we're gonna have a really nice Thanksgiving dinner. Because I mean, let's face it, I'm not a bad guy. I just want you to watch NXT. After that, um, really good match. I kind of want them to keep this feud going because I like it. Um, I saw on Twitter a couple people, were mentioning, this was a match that nobody wanted to see or whatever. And I was like, why? Like, why? Two of the best competitors in ever? Why? Why? But I mean, I guess whatever. I mean, you have Dolph Ziggler, who is basically like Mr. Perfect and Billy Gunn in one person, and then you have Tyler Breeze, who is Prince Pretty. When you put them in a match together, that is just. And then when you put Summer Rae in there, it takes a little bit away from it. But that's okay. That we can look past that, you know. Um, but this was a really good match. I hope they keep this feud going. I'm excited. WWE is doing something good. They don't do that much anymore, but they're doing something good. I like it. Did you fart over there? Do you have like a did you get a whiff of it? Like
No,
what's
no, I was making that face for those people.
Oh,
For the
okay. I was gonna say like
game. Dang!
Are you better over there, DJ? That hit you to the bone, didn't it?
How dare they? How dare they say
Take
that?
yeah. Okay, so what's your thoughts on this?
So for those people, I'm gonna try to do this entire segment like this. I don't think I can because my nose is feeling weird. But for shame, first off, because how dare you try and act like this is not gonna be an incredible match? Come on, come on. Okay, my nose hurts. Let's be honest. Tyler Breeze, Dolph Ziggler. Come on, man. If you don't like Tyler Breeze, you need to reassess your wrestling fanhood, and maybe take a questionnaire or two and figure out why you don't like Tyler Breeze. That's it's pretty good. It's weird to me. I feel like either fans love Tyler Breeze or they think he's really gay, right? I was watching with Josh, who is not a wrestling fan at all, and he was like, "Is he gay?" And I was like, "No, no, he's not. He's not. Look at that face. Come on, he's not." But this match was really good. Tyler Breeze versus Dolph Ziggler. I think I've said this at least once this video, but I knew it coming in. I knew it coming in, darn it. I knew it was gonna be good, and it was, and it was. Shame on you, people who think that this match wasn't gonna be good, who didn't like this. This match added to this pay-per-view. I tell you. Breeze, had that half Boston Crab in. I was like, all right, I see you, bruh. And then the series of reversals that ended up having Breeze go over here with the Unprettier, and I was like, yeah, yeah. And actually, Michael Cole actually said the Unprettier. I thought that was maybe something they couldn't say anymore, bullying or something. I wasn't sure, because they changed the name of it when Christian had it to the Kill Switch, so maybe I wasn't sure. But Tyler Breeze is now doing it for the peeps, so I'm with him. I'm with him on it. good match. I hope they keep this going because it's gonna be it could be a really good feud.
Yeah, I thought this match was good. Like I like both of these guys. And these guys both have like the same type of what should we call it? Same type of character style. Like they both remind me like of the same person. Like cause like they're these two pretty boys pretty much. And they work
They're
really
beautiful.
good in the ring
Right.
together. Yeah, they're beautiful guys. Which I'm not gay. I'm not gay, people.
When you watch
But
this match, you're a little bit gay. Don't even lie.
nah. Why are you smiling like that, DJ? That's weird.
Because he knows
Like
it's true.
he's like,
Well, my main focus was on Summer Rae. Obviously. Because I was waiting for Lana to come out. But she didn't. So.
yeah, yeah, but back onto this match. Breeze, he had it on the half Boston Crab during this match. I thought that was pretty good. He worked on Ziggler's leg a lot during this match. I like when he hit the Unprettier. Like, wait, he just brought back the Unprettier. Like, I thought that was pretty good.
Say it again, just like that.
He brought what? Say like what? Brought back the Unprettier. Like that. Like that.
Why is your voice going so in and out?
I don't know. Don't ask me. That's just my voice. That's just my voice, man. I'm sorry. But
He's so excited about the Unprettier.
I love the Unprettier because it makes you unpretty. See what I did there? Yeah. There was one point where I thought Ziggler was about to win the match when he hit Tyler Breeze with a super kick. Like Ziggler's gonna win it here, but no, he didn't win it here. But like I said, the winner of the match was Tyler Breeze. He wins by a supermall kick, which I'm so happy. Like yes, that's on his first ever pay-per-view win. He gets his first ever pay-per-view win, which they need to keep doing that. And if they keep continuing this feud, like maybe they can have like Ziggler get a win on a Raw and have like because like this is like one of the main 4 pay-per-views, so that's good they gave Breeze the W here. So yeah. And then the next match we're going to be talking about is the Brothers of Destruction, the Undertaker and Kane versus 2 members of the Wyatt family, which the 2 members were. Can I have a drum roll? Nah. We don't need a drum roll. What the hell is that? That's bad as my saying Rams. That's as bad as that, man.
There's nothing as bad as that.
Rams. Okay, but back onto this. The 2 members were Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper, which I was kind of shocked that they used Luke Harper in this match. I thought they would use like Braun Strowman, or maybe like I thought they would put Braun Strowman and Luke Harper together, like for them to save Bray Wyatt. But the winners of the match were the Brothers of Destruction. So, DJ.
It was weird watching the Brothers of Destruction come out together, but not together. That's not what I meant. It was weird, watching the Brothers of Destruction come out, but they weren't like together, but they still had like this somewhat of a together entrance. It was weird. I was like, why are they not coming out together? What's going on? But this I was surprised about Bray and Harper being the 2 people that were in this match. I was surprised that Undertaker went for old school because I don't remember him going for that in the last couple of matches he's had. I don't know why. Maybe I was just tripping. But the first time he went for old school, it got reversed, and the crowd was not happy. The crowd was like, "Why? How dare you? How dare you, Luke? How dare you?" They were not happy about Luke Harper reversing that. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's a good move. But the double sit-up was really cool. A moment there. The dueling choke slams, tombstone on Harper for Undertaker and Kane to get the win. I thought this match was pretty good. Undertaker should cut his hair again. I like it better cut. I saw his bald spot today, and I was confused. I was like, no, he's getting old. No, don't tell me this. Don't tell me that the Undertaker's getting old. You can't do this to me. Okay, you could tell me he's been in there for 25 years, darn it, but you can't tell me he's getting old. You can't. You might can take the dog out of the fight, but you can't take the fight out of the dog. I tell you, you can't do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you can't take that fight out of the out of the dog.
The fight out of the fight?
Out of
You
the fight.
cannot take the fight out of the fight.
Can't. You
That's
can't
illegal.
take the dog out of the dog. I tell you, because if you take one letter out, it's just DG. You know, well, that could be Dollar General for all we know. Okay.
Casey.
This went from a review to I don't even know what just happened.
I'm out.
I did really like the Brothers of Destruction entrance. You know, it kind of played off of each other. You know, Kane had his entrance first, and then he kind of, you know, did the pyro that, you know, initiated kind of Undertaker's entrance, which was kind of cool. I, I don't know. I just don't like that. I get that it's, you know, 25 years of Undertaker that we were celebrating, but, you know, they made this big elaborate set and pyro for Undertaker and Kane, but they didn't make a set for Survivor Series. Anyway, we already had that discussion. I'm just going to be angry and write an angry letter to WWE that's never going to actually get to WWE because they're probably just going to throw it out. You know, because I feel like that's something they would do. But this was a really good match. Very heavily Taker, obviously, because it is 25 years of Taker and 18 years of Kane. So we kind of figured you'd see a lot more Taker than Kane. You know, I was surprised also that they had Bray as one of the participants in this match. But I feel like they did save it a little bit by having Taker pin Harper instead of Bray Wyatt, because then technically, you know, Bray Wyatt still didn't get pinned, so technically he didn't lose, whatever. And then, you know, Taker still gets to win on his, you know, 25th anniversary at Survivor Series. The only issue that I have is, you know, he didn't do it tonight. He didn't do the dive over the rope that he usually does in big matches. But my issue is, how come a 50-year-old man can do a perfect dive over the ropes and 30-year-old Usos can barely make the top rope? Why?
And they're Samoan, darn it. They're supposed to be athletic.
No.
They're supposed to be able to fly since they're Samoan. Like,
I mean, I hate to bring race in this, but a 50-year-old white man.
but a 50-year-old white man can fly, and a 30-year-old.
I'll tell you, a 30-year-old flyback.
Let me think about that. There, that doesn't bring. I don't know. Yeah.
Justin.
I thought this match was alright. I kind of expected a little more of this match. At the beginning of the match, I really don't know who was going to be going in at first, but Eric Rowan tried to go in, but he took a choke slam by Undertaker and Kane, and we didn't see the rest of him during the match. Also, Braun Strowman took a double choke slam through not the English announce table, the Spanish announce table. Yes, the Spanish announce table, because they don't like to put anybody to the English announce table. For some reason, maybe WWE's racist. I don't know. They must not like, Spanish people, or they must not like Mexicans. I don't know. I don't ever see them get put to the French announce table. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, we had Undertaker hit.
How you gonna bring race into this?
Because we were talking about Samoans and.
How dare you? How dare you? I think you misspelled. I think you misspoke on your table, your Spanish announce table. It is pronounced La Mesa Announcia.
It's the Espanol announce position. Okay.
Espanol announce position. But I thought this was an alright match. I like when Undertaker and Kane they both set up together. When Bray Wyatt did his crawl, I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, we saw that at WrestleMania, but that was pretty cool seeing both of them do it at the same time. I think it was DJ or Casey. We had more of the Undertaker in this match. Since it was 25 years of the Undertaker. Why would you have most in the match? But like I said, the winners of the match. Oh, to Gabu, yeah. But like I said, the winners of the match were the Brothers of Destruction, and they did their whole posing stuff at the top of the stage. They did their where Undertaker rolls his eyes in the back of his head. He does this slits the throat. Pretty much normal Undertaker stuff. And I liked their entrances during this match. Like their entrances were really good. And like Casey said, like why can't they have a different stage? Because like they did a whole big entrance for them, but no new stage. I don't understand. But the only new stage I had to do is like for WrestleMania because the Granddaddy Mall. But yeah. Next match we're going to be talking about is the main event. We had Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship Finals match, the vacant WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and the winner of the match was Roman Reigns. But wait, Triple H comes out and he offers to shake his hand, but Roman Reigns declines, and we had quite a bit of confetti coming down from this, but Roman Reigns spears him, and then out of nowhere, not Randy Orton, no, we have Sheamus hit a bro kick. And then he cashes in his briefcase, and we got a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion in Sheamus. DJ, what are your thoughts?
For shame, WWE. For shame. Okay, my boy, officially. My boy official. I'm gonna start a Twitter page, and like follow every person that I call my boy. Have like 8 million followers, or I'd be following 8 million people. They probably would never follow me back.
You won't have 8 million followers.
I have -1 followers and 8 million following. But yeah, I was like, this is unfortunate. Is what this is. The match was good. By both of these guys. It was actually really aggressive, which was kind of surprising considering that they're brothers. Even I think at one point they called them blood brothers, and I was like, no, they're not, but close. But yeah, this match was good. Liked it. Reigns, he finally did it. I tell you, he finally did it. After Ambrose and Reigns kind of threw bombs at each other, and Reigns came back. I tell you. He came back. Ambrose tries to bounce off the corner. He gets met with a spear, which was weird because I didn't think it was over. I thought Ambrose was going to kick out. Plus, I kind of looked at down at the time, and I was like, it's not time for this match to end yet. So I was like, Reigns, I was surprised he won at that point. I was expecting a heel turn. I was expecting a lot of things that just didn't happen. I'm just going to stop expecting things because every time I expect that NXT superstar is going to debut, they don't. So I'm going to stop expecting stuff. But Reigns is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion for the moment. And Triple H, he did come out there and Reigns, spared him for his troubles. And then, just out of nowhere, I tell you, bro kick by Sheamus. And I was like, not this way. No. Not this way. Roman just got it, darn it. He was supposed to have it at WrestleMania. And now, no. I did feel like the celebration was a little long. And I was like, something's got to happen. This not going to have this long celebration for nothing. I don't know. I'm interested. I want to. Of course, I'm interested. I want to see what they're going to do with the Sheamus title run. Is he going to become like an authority champion, or what's going to happen? I was kind of hoping Reigns would turn heel, or especially Reigns, because people are already trying their best to hate him anyway. So I feel like if he turned heel, it wouldn't hurt anything. I kind of wish he would have turned heel, but I guess they got to give Sheamus the title at some point. So, why not just screw Roman Reigns while you're at it? Doesn't matter. He's not a real champion or anything. Darn it, he deserves it. He deserves it.
You don't deserve it. Don't deserve
You
it.
deserve it.
Don't deserve it. Sorry. Was I? Anyway.
Also, the Superman punch, where
Is
Dean
weak.
tried to dive on him. I thought that looked really good too. I just thought about it just now, as I was,
Is the weakest move in existence ever?
It's not. Row.
That Superman punch from the
Row
top,
does it,
like
and
when
you don't
jumping
cry
Superman
about
punch.
his.
Yeah, but Casey, talk about this match, but
Anyway. It's a good match. I was surprised we did not get a code of honor at the beginning of this match. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the code of honor. They're friends.
it's not Ring of Honor, so they don't need to do Code of Honors.
They still should have shaken each other's hands. They're friends.
Or fist bumped each other.
They should have shaken them, I tell you. Shaken them.
Yeah, they
Shake.
Listen, it's a flippity dippity and shake it. They should be shaking each other's hands. I just feel like they need to build up, big title matches better, especially the wins, make it a little bit more suspenseful. Like DJ said, after the spear, I didn't think it was done there. I was like, okay, there should be more. He should have kicked out, make it, more suspenseful. When you watch classic WWE title matches, it was like it's almost like they have to, fight to their last breath. You look at classic, Shawn Michaels title matches, Triple H title matches, Austin matches.
The Miz title matches, I tell you.
No. They had to, it seemed like they, fought to their last breath to win the title, and then this one just it didn't give me that suspense that I expect from big title matches, especially on big shows like Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. And then after the match, there was way too much confetti. When you can barely see the champion in the ring, that's too much confetti. That is too much confetti. Just
like at WrestleMania 30?
It looked like it snowed in there, except it was colorful. I liked it, but it was too much. I almost expected either Ambrose or Reigns to turn on each other when they were kind of, congratulating each other. I was waiting for that. But then when Triple H came out, I knew something was going to go on. I thought, Roman Reigns might rethink it and, shake Triple H's hand and, turn heel that way. But that didn't turn out to happen. We got Sheamus cashing in and becoming the Authority's new boy. I just don't like Sheamus as the champion. I didn't like his runs before, and I don't know that it's going to be any better now. I don't like the gimmick that he has now. I just don't like Sheamus in general. He's never been one of my favorites. Just waiting for the architect to come back. He's gonna rebuild. He's going
to do John Cena. He's gonna be back in a month.
He's gonna be back next week. What are you talking about?
He's gonna be back next week. He's gonna do a John Cena.
No, he's gonna say, "Screw you, John Cena. I'm gonna be in next week. You would have taken 2 weeks. I'm gonna take 1 week."
I wore my Dean Ambrose T-shirt, but he didn't win. I'm like, what? Always when I throw on like my Ambrose T-shirt, so maybe I should throw on a Reigns T-shirt, and then maybe Ambrose would have won. Maybe that would have.
I mean, but Ambrose.
No.
But Reigns did win. We gotta give him credit.
I mean, maybe
he won.
Yeah, he did win. Yeah, but I thought this match could have been a little better. Like, I didn't really expect it to end so quickly. But I like at the beginning of the match when like Reigns he hit a nice like kind of like a suplex throw, a German throw. That's what I call it right here. He hit a pretty nice German throw during this match. I also like the power bombs that Roman Reigns was doing. He hit a nice sit out power bomb. That's pretty cool during the match. Also, I like that when they were just throwing like punches back and forth on each other, like when they were sitting down, and like the stares that they were giving each other, and they were just going at it like these two like brothers. But like I remember one point in the match, like they called like I can't talk right now, Blood Brothers, but no, they're not Blood Brothers like DJ
Terminant?
said.
Is it Terminant?
Term.
Brothers?
Yeah, I also like that Superman punch from like when Dean Ambrose did a jump off top rope and Roman Reigns did a midair Superman punch. I thought that was pretty cool, and it looked like that really hurt Dean Ambrose during the match. Like ouch! Like it looks like he had a little broken jaw there, but no, he didn't. But like I said, these guys really work together in the ring very well. And can you believe like that? Like 2012, they were part of the Shield, and then now at the same pay-per-view they debuted at, they're facing each other, which is crazy. But Reigns hit this spear for the win, which I go like, wait, the match ended really early. I thought they were it's gonna be
Roman
more.
Reigns is still a part of the Shield. He hasn't changed his music or attire. He's
That's
stuck in the
He's
past.
the architect of
it's
it.
not that Seth Rollins is the architect of the Shield. Seth freaking Rollins.
Roman
But
Reigns is the Samoan of the Shield.
then what is Dean Ambrose? He's the lunatic of the Shield.
Yeah, he's a
There we
lunatic
go.
Fringe.
Right.
The lunatic.
Dean Ambrose is obviously the Samoan of the Shield. Come on.
He's
Yeah.
unstable. But yeah, I don't know. The kind of ending kind of disappointed me. Like, what? Really? Don't no heel turn? Like between both of them? Like, see, it would have made sense to turn Roman heel. Like, it wouldn't really made sense to turn Dean freaking Ambrose heel. Because he's already over the way he is. I mean, if they would turn him heel, he would still been getting cheered. You know what I mean? Like he's over the way he is, and no one really cared that Roman Reigns would be a heel. Because people already booing him, so why not just turn him heel? But that confetti, man, there was a lot of confetti, and this kind of reminded me of SummerSlam 2013, what they did with Daniel Bryan, and when Triple H came out, and we had that Randy Orton cash. And this was what it reminded me of. And yeah, Casey.
I was just gonna say, I feel like either right now or soon, if they ever are going to switch Reigns to heel, they need to do it, sooner than later, because if they don't end up doing it soon enough, I feel like he's gonna turn into a John Cena where, at this point they could never turn him heel because, he just doesn't. Well, Cena's a different case anyway because Cena doesn't know how to be a heel except for on Total Divas when he's a dick. But no, this is not a Cena rant. Just so everybody knows, this is not a Cena rant.
It's the Cena rant.
But they need to turn him heel sooner than later, or they're going to start building up another John Cena. I'm always a face and I'm never gonna be a heel. I think that'll make people that the people that aren't behind Roman Reigns or don't like him. I think it might make a lot of more people like him. And I agree that they shouldn't have. They definitely shouldn't do Dean Ambrose heel because originally that's what we expected when Seth Rollins turned heel. We all expected it to be Dean Ambrose. And it would be too predictable if it was Dean Ambrose. But
And he's already over the way he is. Like, he doesn't need to be heel, like I said.
he's the
But
man.
he is the man. So I remember
that's Jesse got him.
T-shirt.
Jesse got it.
No,
Jesse. No.
forget about TNA right now. We're not talking about TNA. We're talking about WWE. But back onto this. So Triple H comes out, and it looks like that Roman Reigns is, he was going to be doing like he was kind of thinking about it, joining the Authority. He was like, nah, see, this gave him the spear, and then like I said, out of nowhere, Sheamus came out, cashes in the briefcase, hits the broke kick a couple times, and we had your new champion. Which I'm going, so I'm going, yes, we had the cash in. Are you not entertained? Like, I'm happy that Sheamus won here, and I think he's just going to be holding the title for a very short time because I think that they're going to be giving it to Reigns probably like at the Rumble. That's what I have a feeling that they're going to be doing, or
TLC.
Sheamus isn't going to be holding the title for very long. I can tell you that one right now. But I don't know if he's going to be part of the Authority, which I'm saying that he probably is going to be part of the Authority because, every champion for these last 3 years has been a Authority person. Pretty much all these champions. For most of the time, and we just need to get rid of this Authority angle because it's been going on for way too long. I don't know if you guys are tired of it. Are you guys tired of it? Yeah, you guys are. Why did I ask that? But
they're always going to bring it back. They always bring it back in some form.
Like, they had it gone last year. They could have just kept it gone, but WWE, they didn't know what to do, so they had to bring the stupid Authority back. But
it's either the Authority or the general manager. There's always some Authority.
Not if it's Raw general manager.
It's always some sort of Authority-based heel in WWE.
Which I really hate that. Which like I said, tonight this kind of ending reminded me of from what SummerSlam 2013, when Daniel Bryan won the title, and they had the confetti, and then Randy Orton cashed in. Which, when is Daniel Bryan gonna be coming back? We need a Daniel Bryan return because he's cleared, but WWE won't let him come back. I don't know why.
We need a real Daniel Bryan title run. Yes.
Yes.
Or Sami Zayn.
Yes.
Sami Zayn, they need to come back. He needs to come back. But
Sami Zayn and the Zaniacs.
Yeah.
Are you a Zaniac? Because I'm a Zaniac.
But yeah, this was our review of Survivor Series 2015. Final thoughts, guys. DJ.
Overall, I thought this was a good show. Considering it's still off, it all kind of felt like it was thrown together at the last minute. The majority of the matches, but I still think it went pretty well. I'm excited for the future. The future of some of these feuds. I want to see what they're going to do with this Sheamus title run. Hopefully not bore me. It'll be great. Be happy for that. But I mean, because Sheamus commands my entertainment. He asks me every time, am I not entertained? So I feel like it's got to be entertaining, right? But yeah, I'm excited.
For a glorified Raw that was thrown together at the last minute, this wasn't too bad. It didn't have John Cena on it at all, which is always a good thing. It turned out that we have a champion that I don't want, which happens a lot, but whatever. We can't always have Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, any good wrestlers always win the title. We have to have some unentertaining buffoons win the title sometimes. It happens, especially when they have to keep asking if we're entertained, and obviously we're not. So if you have to keep asking me if I'm entertained, maybe you need to fix something about yourself. Maybe get a spray tan, get a haircut, not be
There's
shameless.
not much more to cut, though. That's the issue.
I mean, he just needs to shave it off at this point. I mean, it looks weird. No.
He does not look stupid.
He looks stupid. He looks really stupid. But yeah, it's pretty good. I feel like they need to care more about their big pay-per-views than they do. Justin, final thoughts.
Yeah, I thought this was an alright pay-per-view. I mean, it wasn't the best pay-per-view of the year, but it was it was what it was. Pretty much throwing this card on together at the last minute. And also don't forget to follow our Twitters, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter at the True JSB. And don't forget to subscribe to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast that is truly an instant classic. And go follow the podcast on Twitter if you guys want to. If you guys want to, don't have to, but that would help us out a whole lot.
You
And
have to. There's no option.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
listen to him.
you just have to do it. But yeah, I guess we'll catch you guys on the flippity dippity dippity side of things. I guess that's what we call it now. And catch you guys in the next video. So peace out.